Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Ladygang. I am Becca Tobin here with Jack Fanick and Kelty Knight.
Hello.
Sup?
Me and Becca have Botox forehead.
Shiny foreheads.
Oh my God.
It's this light too. It's so bright. It really bounces off your forehead.
I know, but I feel like you have better light. I think it's because you have the dark. Okay. Anyway, life goes on. Hello.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
We're all going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's almost, I mean, the fact that we're at the end of the year, I don't understand. Time is racing by.
No.
It's just like someone in the Facebook group said, "Hey, are you guys doing that year end where you like think about all the things you accomplished this year or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh my God, it's time to do that." And I feel like I didn't get enough days. Like,
No.
Well,
I think
Lady World stole the year from us.
it stole the year in like a good fun way and also a stressful way, but like it stole the year. Like I don't know. I did not accomplish really anything to the point where like I didn't even read that many books. I think I'm at like 52 books this year, which is like dismal. It's dismal for me. But like it's not high on my life list. Okay. Well, I have some good news. So you want to start with me?
Sure. It's time for
Good week.
Yes, it is.
Bad week. Oh, no.
I'm
Wait,
very excited.
Kelty, before you give the good news, are you ever going to tell us about your photo shoot?
I mean,
how'd your photo shoot go?
Didn't you have it?
Yeah, I did a photo shoot for my cover of the book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We shot, like I said, 8 looks. And I honestly, like I said, so Claire Leahy shot it and we met. How did we fucking meet Claire? Like 100 years ago. I met her somewhere. You knew her, Becca, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, she
remember.
shot every photo shoot we've ever done for Ladygang. She used to come over and shoot me during the pandemic, and I was trying to like really have a good Instagram, which I gave up on. And she shot it, and I said to her, it's like really cool. She's like, wow, thanks for, I mean, she also shot Martha Stewart this month, so like calm down, Kelty. But
Damn.
she was like, thanks so much for thinking of me and having me do this. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, thanks for not sucking. Like, I was like, most people, you meet them early in your career and you're like, oh, and then I got more money or I upgraded out of this person. Like, people don't rise at the same, I don't know, I'm sounding like an asshole, but like point being is like, now it's the book cover. You go and you get someone fancy to shoot it or whatever.
Well, she shot our book covers.
Yeah. But I was like, you're the best. And
I would argue you've actually lowered since then.
I've lowered and she's risen. And so, but we shot, it was amazing. And honestly, almost every photo is usable. Like it's that good. Like
super talented.
We have so many different looks. The worst part about the day was I decided to do this like black swan thing where I'm like in a tutu and black point shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And the realization that, I could put on my little Roxy Hart shoes and like do a little jig or like a little hip hop dance at the hip hop class. And it's like, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Mm-hmm. Ballet point is the thing that does not come with you along the aging journey. Like the amount of ankle strength I have is 0. Like I can't believe I used to hop up on that toe and do a triple pirouette. Like what? You know what I mean? Like it is, I could barely stand in like a 5th position, Jack. It's like when you have both your feet on the ground and your legs are crossed. It's like so easy. I could barely balance in a 5th position on point. And I was so embarrassed for myself. The photos turned out beautiful, but.
Why didn't you get a lot of Instagram footage of this? Or did you and I missed it?
Oh yeah, no, I have it all. I'm keeping it. I'm actually like not oversharing. I'm going to wait to share everything until the book cover comes out. I'm doing like what responsible people do. Yeah.
When does it come out?
Okay.
I think it's coming out the book is going to go on sale the first week of January. And I'm not sure if the cover will be ready. I know it's crazy.
That's
I handed in the
soon.
manuscript.
Wait, when does it actually go on? Like when can people get it?
November 2026, a year from now.
And they put it on pre-sale that early?
Do you guys remember when we had Paige DeSorbo on and we're like, why is your book on sale, but it's not coming out till next May? This is what they do now for books.
I didn't even think they started writing it yet. Yeah.
No, it's done. And they have such a long lead. It actually makes no sense.
I feel like ours wasn't like that, but.
No, it's way faster. They're like, I think the book sales are down in general. So they put it on sale for such a long time to allow like the pre-orders. And I was like, no, you don't know the K-types. We could pre-order this in 3 months. We'd be fine.
I also don't think book sales are down. I think book sales are like way up because of book talk and stuff.
I love books.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited about it. So I'll show you guys secrets.
Yeah.
I think I know what the cover is. And then, yeah, I'm just really excited about it. It was really fun. But actually, I did have a little, I had a little sad for us. It was interesting. So I guess this is why I didn't bring it up. Thank you for asking me. I forgot. I was driving home from the photo shoot and it was like, Claire started sending me selects and she was like, oh my God, here, look this. This is so good. This is so good. And I was like alone in my car and I really missed you guys. Because normally after a big shoot like this, we would be like debriefing. Like, oh my God, this is sick. What about this? What if we do this? And Jack's already like throwing ideas out and it's like this. And like, I was just alone. And so it was so weird to go through like a creative process like this because every creative process I've had in the last like 10 years of my life has been beside you guys, which is wild. So.
No, it is. And especially for you who, you love the spotlight and you love being alone and even you miss us.
Even me, I missed you. Yeah, it was like, wait, I don't have anyone to kiki with. I missed having a trio. Like I was like, after I wanted to kiki and like talk about how pretty we were and the ideas and all those things. And then it was just like me in my car drinking a Diet Coke alone. Like it was just kind of like sad, I missed you guys a lot. But it was fun.
Well, you don't have to split the money 3 ways. So.
And that's good because the money was
low.
Not great. Pretty low. I actually thought like, oh, I'll get like a big book deal because I'm a New York Times bestseller. No, didn't work that way. No, not really. Like I ended up going. So I really want to. This is so dumb. I really want to do a journal. Like I want to do an everything journal. Like I have 6 journals sitting on my desk right now. I want to put what I put in a bullet journal plus a social media planner, a business planner, and then like a life planner. So it literally is like get a pap smear, clean out your dryer, like all the things that we have to do as women in every category and have like an ultimate planner. You know what I mean?
I love that.
And the reason I went with this publisher, Blackstone, is because they print everything here in America and they'll make my planner for me.
So is the planner going to come out with the book? Like you can get both?
Yeah.
Should you put in a social media calendar? Because I think only a few people really plan their social media.
Yeah, that's very true.
In the world.
Well, more like
unless you're an influencer.
Yeah, but you don't have to use that part.
You could plan like maybe here's something like a social calendar or like a spend time with loved ones calendar because you probably didn't think about that.
No, there is that. And then but also in the book at the end of every chapter is like a little worksheet. So it's just like a lot of filling out things, which I love.
All right. Cute.
Very I'm excited. Anyway, okay. So sorry. You guys, now someone else go. Good week, bad week, because I talk so much.
I'll go, I guess. So it has taken me, I don't know, 2 years of going to the doctors and being gaslit a million times. I am finally getting my iron infusions. Finally, after being denied, even though I literally have no iron, none, or ferritin, gone. But I finally got a doctor that took me seriously and approved me, and I'm getting them this week.
I have a dumb question. Is yours the same reason as Kelty's? Like if you did an ablation in your uterus, would you eventually be non-anemic?
That's probably a Kelty question. Well, that's why I did the colonoscopy and endoscopy to make sure I didn't have like a bleed in my digestive system, because that's one of the main reasons why you could be anemic. And then the other my periods are getting worse. Like nobody understands how bad they are. They're like literally like I lose all of the blood in my body. So that's kind of pinpointed what the reason is. So I guess an ablation would help, Kelty, but I can't have kids before I do that, right?
Well, mine was different because I had the specific type. I don't know if they've like tested what kind of anemia you had. Like I have a specific type where out of like 100, if you're supposed to have 100 red blood cells in like this millimeter, I had like 3. So
Yeah.
my problem was that like I'm interested to see. My problem was that I went to this point that Jack's at to get the iron infusions, and then I went back a week later and the iron was gone
Right. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it wouldn't stay in my blood because of this like specific kind of anemia. Like I didn't have enough blood cells for that, which is why. For you, I think what is supposed to happen next is you get the iron infusions and then you're going to feel better and it's going to like help your body and it's going to stay in your body. Like iron infusions are not supposed to go through you like
Yeah.
diarrhea.
How often are you supposed to do them?
I'm
How often are
doing,
you going?
well, I'm just doing, they only approved 2 or something. So I'm doing 2 once and then a week later. And then I think they retest your iron.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like my iron was at a point where like supplements and food like they don't do anything. Like if your iron is that low, you need to get like an infusion for your body to actually be able to absorb the iron that you're like eating.
Yeah, so hopefully this will like start a better thing for you. But your period is absolutely like a huge problem, which is every woman on the planet. Like
No.
And
Every woman on the planet doesn't have a period like me.
No. I'm not saying everyone has a plan, but women are generally very low in iron because we lose so much blood, whether you're high or low. Your period's insane. Your endometriosis is insane. And so there's no doubt in my mind that it's causing like, as soon as you have your kids, an ablation would probably be the best thing for you. But hopefully this iron infusion at least pumps you up and it stays for a while, but the period is the problem.
Well, I know I talked to Jack about it, not on the podcast, but being on, that Skyla IUD for any girls that don't want to bleed as much.
Yeah.
That was the best thing ever. It makes your period go from heavy to normal to almost like no bleeding at all. And the way that it works is it just keeps the lining of your uterus from building up, essentially, like the blood.
Yeah.
So it's localized hormones. So it's not like birth control pill where you're pumping yourself with iron. But I am telling you, it was the greatest thing ever because you barely bleed after, like when you're on it for a little bit.
Yeah, I should look into that after
that was the first thing they offered me.
I had no symptoms either.
Really? See,
None.
I have such like horror from just regular birth control just because it like with all the side effects. And then I have my horror from my IUD, but like whatever gyno decided to give me the copper IUD, which makes your periods worse.
Crazy.
I was bleeding 3
and you're
weeks
not
out
really
of the month
supposed
for a
to
year.
have it until you've had a baby. Like, you can.
Copper?
The copper, they suggest you get it after you've had a baby because it's so gnarly because your cervix it's really, I've been on the pill. I hated it. But this Skyla, you don't even notice. There's literally zero. For me, I had zero side effects. The only side effect was that I barely bled during my period.
That's what's like so crazy about birth control though, is it's like completely different for literally everybody.
Yeah.
Like side effect wise.
Yeah.
It's a good idea though. It's a really good idea because that's what they're going to do. Like if you went to an ablation, they don't give you an ablation until you've already tried the IUD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I couldn't have one because my shit is like tilted weird and they like won't go in.
Yeah.
So weird.
Well, wish me luck.
Good
it's
luck.
going to be great. It's going to be so great. It's so
Well,
boring.
of course,
right?
then it's like I am on iron infusion horror story TikTok algorithm too, where they're like, I felt so much worse and blah blah blah. Like just people.
You don't feel good after, and I had the allergic reaction too.
Oh, you
so
did?
like I had the worst thing that can happen, and it's fine. They just give you an EpiPen. Like it's fine.
Well, yeah, they like monitor you.
They take. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's just you feel like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like you're putting a bunch of shit into your body at one time, and it's like it's not an IV that's like, ooh, I feel so much better, and like I drank a bunch of water. Like it's a heavy metal that's going into your body. Like it's and at a certain level, iron is toxic to you. So it's like they have to really watch it. But you're gonna be great, and this is gonna be the start. I'm so happy. You must feel so relieved.
No, I'm so excited that I've just had such like bullshit with doctors over the past couple of years. So I I found a gyno that's like amazing. I found 2 doctors that like I love that like actually take me seriously, and one of them was the one that prescribed this. So it's great to actually find a good doctor. My bad week is, so I've been getting so much shit on Facebook Marketplace, or I've been trying to, because, you know, antique stuff, vintage stuff is way better quality. You can get it for so much cheaper. So I've been like messaging a bunch of people about different things, and a lot of people just don't write me back.
I know, it's so
And
annoying.
I finally went to go pick up this coffee table, and the guy like walks out to bring it to me. He goes, "Oh, thank God you're real." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Your profile picture on your Facebook is like so professional looking, and you have 0 friends." He's like, "I didn't think you were real, and I wasn't going to respond to you." And he's like, "I just did randomly." And he's like, "But you look like you're a spam account." Because my Facebook page is only for Ladygang Facebook group and First Degree Facebook group. I'm not even friends with Jared on it. So I literally have 0 friends. And I'm like, oh my God, is this why I can't get the things that I want on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, you got to beef that thing up.
Everybody thinks I'm fake.
Or use like your mom's account. Does your mom have a really hardy Facebook?
I bet May has a hardy Facebook.
She doesn't, because hers is only for the group. She's like friends with my family. But I'm like, I need to add some friends I get, and maybe put in a more like casual, my pictures from like 10 years ago. But he was like, "I thought you were a catfish." I'm like, "Ooh, me? Okay." But just word of the wise, add some friends on Facebook if you
I'll be your friend.
Facebook. Thanks.
I need to sell a ton of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but it's such a pain.
It sucks.
It
sucks. I know.
It's really, people really nickel and dime you too. I just feel like I don't have the energy.
They're
me. Like 400. I was like, "Would you take 250?" And usually they do.
And then when I show up, I'm like, 225 is good, right? Because
No,
I'm there.
you
and
don't.
You're not gonna, yeah, of course.
You're like, "I actually only have $200 on me in cash. So if you want
Bye.
cash." No, I don't do that. But
That's a terrible thing to do. Okay, well, my bad week is that we didn't go to BravoCon this year, Kelty. We said we were going to.
I know.
And we didn't do it.
Yeah,
I got my feelings hurt. Now that Jack's watching.
I like some Bravo shows.
I know.
And I just really am upset that they haven't asked us to do any sort of panel work.
Well, I got all mad about it. I got all mad about it because it's like, you don't want me, fine. Like I got all sassy about it. And then when I saw who was hosting the panels, I was like, there's no way this person is invested the way that I'm invested. Like,
yeah,
you know,
it's so upsetting.
Not even, like, I couldn't even do the below decks. Like, I mean, it's fine. I understand I'm not going to do like Housewives of Salt Lake City. Like Andy's doing that. Like, I get it. But like, it's unbelievable. The amount, after my performance last year at BravoCon, the amount of interviews I did, the news I made.
It's upsetting.
Didn't even ask you back.
Would have been so fun.
Back.
Oh, well.
Would have been so fun. And also, like,
do you know?
It feels like we didn't, like, it's a party. Like, we didn't get invited to the wedding.
We didn't.
Like,
and the thing is that I don't even, now I kind of understand Lady World, because it's not even that I would want to go for the Bravo celebrities. It's that I would want to go and spend time with people who shared a similar interest as me. So it would be so fun to be out and having a nice cocktail with other women who can blab, 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 or gays, and talk about all the things that we are passionate about. And that's, now I understand Lady World. They don't care about seeing us. They care about being together among themselves, each other.
Yep.
And then like a spotting, like you see, I said Jen Shah, you see like one person walk in the hallway and then you discuss the outfit. She looks better in person, like whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be a full show.
It's so true. Okay. My good week has to do with Kelty.
Oh
yay.
God. What is it?
I had a friend in town, Tracy, who runs the Stacks podcast, hosts the Stacks podcast, come in town to host a panel for.
I know what this is because I've only talked to Tracy once in the last 10 years.
So we're in the car and I'm driving her from the airport. We're going to the hotel and she's just asking how everything's going and how's Ladygang and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, actually, she goes, I got a text the other day from Kelty, and I scrolled up to see the last time we had texted. It had been years.
Yeah, years.
And she called me, or she texted me to say something along the lines of, hey, I heard your KH interview, Kamala Harris.
Which is great.
She said, it was great. The book, not so good.
True.
She said, do you have a connection at She Reads? Because there's a picture of me that I hate with my old mismatched teeth, and I'm trying to get it swapped out.
Yep.
Tracy goes, it was the most Kelty exchange I've ever had in my life. No, hey, how are you? How are things? How's your family? No, good interview with Kamala Harris. Her book sucked. Also, I hate this picture of myself. And I said, well, what is the picture? It's not. And Tracy goes, well, it had to have been a picture. She goes, it's not a bad picture. And I wanted to say to Kelty, well, this is what you look like. And she goes, at some point in time, somebody uploaded, it's a professional photograph from the internet. So that picture was taken.
That is such a cruel thing. Tracy's dead to me.
Wait,
what does it look
is
like?
it She Reads?
No, they took it down, so you can't even find it anymore because Tracy did have a connection. Thank you so much to Tracy. Here's what it is. It was, the picture is from the press day for Ladygang TV that we did at NBC that day.
Wait, was that the one? I think that might be the worst picture of me too.
Yes. The
I was in the
photographer was
zebra.
horrible. Yes.
What?
People
Yes.
used it. People used this picture of me from that day when
All the time.
When Kelty's Ryan Ross shit was going
Yes.
like viral, and they were just posting pictures, that picture
Of,
of
like,
me
what
from
the
that day,
girlfriends
saying
look like.
how ugly I was.
Yeah. And they used that picture
No.
of me saying it's a horrible. Here's the thing. Tracy did not. She buried the lead. It's not. I hope that's not what I look like. I mean, it is what I look like. It's obviously my face. But it was like they gave us nothing. They gave us terrible lighting. It was like,
Oh my God, it looked horrible.
Wait,
was
this?
Wait.
yeah, but that's not the
Yes.
picture. My
That
solo
was-
picture is so bad.
Me too. That's
Yeah.
like one of the ugliest I've ever looked.
Yes, it's not great. And so here's what I want to tell you about it, everyone, in my defense,
Mm-hmm.
is that right now I am between jobs, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
ish. And there are two things that people, when they're like my agents and stuff, are like, I'm trying to get you this deal. And we're kind of going over, like, I got new headshots because I have a new haircut.
Mhm.
And then they're looking at my Wikipedia and they're like, your Wikipedia doesn't even say you worked at E! News. Like, you need to update this. And then I Googled myself to see what comes up as like a normal person. And the photo that is my like main photo when you Google is the She Reads photo. And it's a picture from this red carpet. I don't know why. It's not a beautiful. And then
I'm
what
trying
happened?
so hard to find it.
I think it's like I probably have a photo of it. I can post it. But it's like, then it's like all the, like the 10 photos of you that are on Google, they're all from like 2014. I don't know what the Google is me. I have gotten it together since then. I've been at the Golden Globes, beautiful. I've been at the Met Gala, gorgeous. Like, but it's like me at the Industry Dance Awards in a House of CB bondage dress, and I did my own hair and makeup. It's me from She Reads with my old veneers, and like one was replaced 4 times, and it's a little bit gray. Like, it's just like shit like that. And I have to professionally. I mean, I don't have to do anything. At this point, I'm desperate enough professionally that I would like it when whoever is Googling me to like come up a photo that's been taken in the last 3 years. I'm sorry. I have figured my face out. But yeah.
Let me see if
it comes up.
Let me just say, like, even people like Taylor Swift, if you were just Google her name
Here it is.
and
I
see
found it.
images, there's old pictures.
That's not bad.
I don't think that's a bad picture at all.
No. And what do you mean mismatched teeth? You can only see the top teeth.
Those 2 teeth don't match. You guys, that's not a great picture. I look a little cross-eyed.
I think it
could
I
be
hate
worse.
you both so much.
It could be worse. You could.
Can
be
I
me
not
from
have
that day.
this? Can I not have one of these? Like a cute picture of me? Look at this. Oh, actually, my plan is working already. A lot of these have been replaced. Thank
Oh
God.
my God.
This is wild.
But like
Insane.
I'm not proud of that. I mean, that's fine. But anyway, no, my plan is already working.
I've 15
some
years
of them.
ago.
Yes, it's so old. I'm like, anyway,
Who cares? It's funny if it's old.
it's funny, but it's not funny.
Okay.
That's it. So
All right.
anyway, Tracy did do a great job with Kamala. A great interview. The book was not good. I'm so disappointed. And I meant what I said. I'm a no bullshit girl. And Tracy knows this. She knows I'm not going to ask about her family. She knows that I care about her work.
What a reputation.
You know? If you want me to ask about your family, you've gone to the wrong girl.
That's true.
Actually, you didn't go to me. I went to you. I needed something. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep.
My bad week is I found out at Lady World and have not said this yet what my lower back tattoo meant before I got it taken off. I know that everyone's been waiting with bated breath.
Right.
So at Lady World, I announced that my lower back tattoo has been removed, just like my bad photos on the internet. You can remove shit. You can reinvent yourself.
Nothing's permanent.
And it meant younger sister. So it did not mean women hold up the sky.
But you are a younger sister, so that's nice.
I know. So it was like kind of fitting. But I was
How'd you
happy
find this out?
So someone took the picture from the of the big screen and ran it through Chat GPT and then DM'd me.
GP.
You never thought about doing that before?
Never.
Okay.
I am worried about my online reputation, not my real life mistakes. Thank you so much.
Good for you.
Little sister. I mean, it could be worse.
Way
Yeah,
worse.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my good week. And I'm really excited to tell you guys this. And this goes along perfectly with Becca just said. So once E! News got canceled, I knew I needed to scrub the internet of my ugly photos and reinvent myself because the next thing was coming. But there was a Keltie of me that was like, should I spin out? Should I call everyone that I've ever known and try to find that next thing? And like, should I really push hard? Should I call my agents? Should I, And I didn't, guys. I just chilled. I've chilled. I've been at home for like 2 months and I'm just like, let me know when you need me, world. Nobody's been calling. No one has needed me. And I've just been fine with that. I'm writing the book. I'm working on the podcast, renovating, dog walking. I saw some friends. Like I've been like a normal person.
Well, would you be a normal person if you didn't have this book that's like propelling you into the future?
I don't know.
Good question.
Probably. But I've left the house many times. Like anyway.
She's balanced.
So, yeah. So out of the blue, got a call and I got the best news ever, which is, I don't even know if I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm telling the Ladygang. Live from Red Carpets has decided that they really need me to be a large integral part of their awards show coverage this year.
Wow.
And Justin and I will be hosting Critics' Choice Awards, Golden Globes, and they're putting us where we can interview and we can really like do our magic. So the past few years I've been sort of in like a position that was like just a, extra head on the carpet. And I just got this amazing call from my boss and he was like, we've underutilized you. You're so good at what you do. And we just really believe in you and Justin. We love you guys together. And so award season is going to be
fun,
the bomb. And it's what I love the most. And the fact that I didn't call them and I didn't have my agent call and I wasn't like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, you guys should use me. I did this thing where I leaned back and I was like, if they need me, they shall come. And they came.
That's great.
I'm very proud of you. It is where you shine. Like it is where you belong and you do your best work. I'm very excited to see it.
I know.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited. And it's like, Critics' Choice is on and we'll be there. And I want to wear a yellow dress. And I'm just, I really thought last year was my last award season of all time. So I just am excited. Now I have to start watching all the movies.
Oh, yeah.
So exciting. Congrats.
Very exciting. Congratulations.
Thanks. I was just excited to get a call that wasn't bad news. You know what
Jack
I mean?
and I are equally as excited because the thought of you being idle scares us.
Yeah.
Yep.
As it should. As it Should.
And this is, you get to wear fancy dresses and be glam again. So
Yeah,
the
and you get
Instagram content is going to be back.
People get to applaud.
100%. Okay, when we come back, we're bringing Ask the Ladygang back. Okay, so many years ago, if you're a new listener, we had a thing called Ask the Ladygang. So we used to do Good Week, Bad Week, a little episode, and then Ask the Ladygang. And then we realized our advice sucks, so we stopped doing it. And then people requested, they're like, we need you to fix their lives. So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
First question. I'm 31. I'm struggling with adult female friendships. I see this as an issue in the Facebook group too, so I know I'm not alone. My friends either live an hour away, are pregnant, have kids, or they're straight busy. I live with my partner, and when he goes out with friends, I get lonely because I don't have any options. What am I going to do?
Does she have a hobby? Like pickleball or...
You got to join something.
Or you have to be willing to, if your friends are all in this phase of life where for them to like go out, it requires them to get a babysitter or spend money like that, or just frankly not want to leave their house because they're too tired, you could go to them. You can offer to do a little bit more like low key. Maybe your idea of going out right now is different, and that's fine, but you might be struggling because you're in a different phase of life. Like if my friends who don't have kids versus my friends who do have kids, the freedom that you have is just so different. Like even if I wanted to go out and rage, even if I could ask a family member to watch my kid, I still have to wake up the next day with my kid and be, so first of all, don't take it personally. I will say that is the number one thing. And I know it's hard, easier said than done. And then, just start branching out. Try some, hobbies, or are there any partners or spouses of your friends, of your husband's friends that you get along with? Because then you could turn it into a little bit more of like a couples thing. I don't know.
I'm kind of like not in the same boat at all. I have a really great group of friends, and we have like our group chat that like keeps us sustained like emotionally, I think, and like spiritually with each other. But I'm in this sort of like moment down in Orange County. I don't have any friends down here. Like none. I have my parents, and then that's Jared, and then that's it. And I've been craving, like, I just wish I had a girlfriend to like go out and get a glass of wine with. Like super easy, super like it doesn't require that much energy. And I'm like, man, I think I need to try to like make like a convenience friend. Like it might not be the friends like that you've been friends with since high school, but like maybe like Becca said, if there's something you can go out and meet other people, or even with like, I don't know, like local Facebook groups, or just something that is like community around you, to just find like just be able to fill that little void of being social and like connection with somebody that's not your partner, I think goes a long way. And I need to tell myself this because I'm feeling the same way.
I think group fitness class is the way to go here because it's like a yoga studio or a little Pilates studio. I go to this little Pilates studio down there, and I could be friends with all 10 of those girls. It's the same people go at 11 every day. You know what I mean? And then you start to be friends with them, and you're kind of like kikiing in class for a couple weeks. And then you're just like, hey, do you want to like, hey, one day after class, we should get a matcha. And then like, because those people are free at the same time you're free. You know what I mean? And that's like how you start making friends. So
that's
just,
a good idea.
You got to put yourself out there, but you have to like, I know. It's so hard.
It's so hard. It's rough out there.
Okay. Next question. This one is a parenting question. We don't have any advice for teenage parenting, but what would you do if your teenager said they wanted to quit what they were once extremely passionate about? In this case, a sport.
Well, I've heard parents say that you have to follow through, so you can't quit mid-season of anything. That's where because then you're not following through on a commitment.
Yeah.
But I say you have to listen because your kid is burnt out and you need to. And maybe, with my parents, we always had to have something replace the other. So I couldn't just be quitting gymnastics because I wanted to hang out with my friends 5 days a week instead of gymnastics 3 nights a week. So I had to replace it with something, whether it was piano lessons or another sport or whatever the thing is, you have to stay in some sort of extracurricular. But I don't think forcing a teenager to play a sport, it sounds like miserable for you and for your kid.
Well, then they're not only going to start resenting the sport, but they're going to start resenting you for forcing them to do something. And as somebody who is literally, I did every class there was, I did every sport,
You
I did
did?
like I did everything, but like nothing, I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none, especially in that. It's like nothing stuck with me. But I think you need to allow your kid to kind of experience other things because something might surprise them. Like maybe they'll start like, I don't know, playing piano and
Yeah.
discovering that they love music for the first time, but they were playing sports all of their life. So they never even knew that they had this passion. So I think allowing your kid to kind of, I mean, they're going to do whatever they're going to do in 2 years whenever they graduate high school. So you might as well kind of encourage that and nurture that.
Yeah.
And then I would say like, so I have the opposite thought. Not that you should give up, but there were times when I was doing like competitive dance and stuff that I was like super burnt out and I felt very sad. This probably explains a lot about me as a human, but like I felt very sad growing up because I wasn't able to do like the normal teenager stuff because I did ballet every Friday night. And so like everyone went to the movies and I went to ballet. And then Saturday morning I was up for dance class at 8 a.m. And like so Saturday, like birthday parties and all that stuff, like teenager stuff, I didn't get to do. And I remember feeling like sad. And I think the best thing my parents let me do is that sometimes like they let me play hooky. They were like, just go to the party, like skip. Even though they had paid all this money for the dance class or whatever it was, they were just like, don't go. You know what I mean? And they let me like go be a teenager. And then I got out there and I realized it was horrible. And then I went back to ballet. But you know what I mean? It's like, sometimes it's like if you're looking around and you see those kids that don't have the thing and they get to like be popular and, they're like, doing fun parties and everyone's talking about it and like Instagramming, they're doing the TikToks together and you feel like you're left out because you're doing your sport or whatever that thing is. Sad,
It also is hard because everybody wants to like be an influencer like every kid
Yeah.
does now these days. So I feel like the drive to continue any sort of thing that's valuable is a lot harder for these kids. Yeah.
Okay, last one. I'd love to have home organization advice. For example, I remember Kelty talking about digitizing her pictures and Becca having professional organizers at her house. I want to hear specifics. Am I nerdy for admitting this or routine type things? And then the amount of comments that went underneath this that were like, yes, 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 yes. And I was like, this seems incredibly boring. But you know what? If that's where we're at this point in our life, that's where we're at. And I'm going to give it. Becca, has your home organization stayed?
Yes, I will say that if I didn't have a kid, it would be much better. But kids are always growing out of things and you're storing stuff and then you're picking up things and their toys, they just keep coming. So that is a very challenging part with the kid stuff. But with my own stuff, I've stayed very organized because first of all, I just purged so much. So much of organization is just not holding on to things for so long. And then I recently saw something on Instagram where it was the poop test and it was you pick up an item. So you're like, oh, I have this sweater. If I found dog poop on it, would I throw it away or would I go through the trouble of washing it off because I love it that much? So I do the dog poop thing where this mascara that's okay, but I don't love it, but I feel weird throwing it away. If there was dog poop on it, I would throw it away. So that has helped a lot, weirdly, with some of my getting rid of purging stuff. And I don't know. I like to do that sort of thing, but if you don't like doing it, I would suggest asking a friend who does enjoy it or, if you can afford to have somebody come in and do it for you professionally. But it makes a humongous difference. If everything has a place, that's what it is. Everything has a place. Nothing is in the purgatory of it's not in a bin or it sits on a counter. That's just, I don't know. It's been helpful to me.
Yeah.
I will take photos of my makeup area and I'll link in the newsletter. If you guys want to go to ladygang.com and sign up for the link or the newsletter, I'll link everything in this episode because they did ask for links too. I recently did the exact same thing, Becca. I was so frustrated with all the makeup I had. Like you know, you're like, oh, I'll try this. Your friend's like, try this. And then you find the old lip gloss and the whatever. And I had just so much stuff. I went through and I was like, if this is not my hero product, it's going away. So I had like 10 tubes of mascara, ones that were old, that were in my travel bag, whatever. And I went through and I was like, no, the mascara I'm keeping is the Thrive Cosmetics because it's the best one. And the brow gel I'm keeping is this. And the lipstick I'm keeping. And then so now when I go in, I have like a mascara, a thing, like the best powder, the best eyeshadow. I got rid of all the blushes that you put on. I mean, obviously I kept all my self-tanners, but I like really organized everything and it's so freeing. Like I think the purge part that you said is so important. And it's like, and then also if you're not ready to purge, what I did is like things that are extra. Like I have a bin in my closet that's just like my emotional support t-shirts. And it's like all the t-shirts I've gotten from concerts or things that like I want Ladygang, like things I want to keep that I'm not wearing. So I don't have them like in the drawers with the t-shirts. I have them put away. And then I have the same thing with like old like shampoos and towels and things like that. Like I put them far, far away that like then in a year I pull it down and I'm like, if I have not touched this, it can get donated.
Yeah, I think it's like the age old thing. Like if you haven't worn it in a year, you're not wearing it. Or if you forgot you had it, get rid of it because like there's so many things because when we did our move, we lived with my parents for like 9 months and there's things I just got back from their house and I was like, I don't even know what this is. I don't need it. I need to get rid of it. But yeah, it's so funny. It's like such an emotional attachment people have to their stuff, even if it's like junk.
I know, it's crazy. I just allow myself one junk drawer of like garbage and then everything else like has to be, you know, kind of organized and kind of ready to go. But like
you can
Chris,
divide it up. Like one day I'll have 30 minutes and I'll do my bedside table. And then you just kind of chip away at it so that you don't feel overwhelmed and you have fresh eyes and fresh energy each time you get to a spot, you know?
Yeah.
I also think like, well, it's like if you can afford to get like certain, you know, organizational things, like having pride in where your stuff is living and kind of like what it looks like. I'm very fortunate. I have this closet room that doubles as an office, but I'm looking at my shoes right now and I got those like little shoe racks. And I'm like, even having my shoes on these they're Amazon plastic shoe racks, it gives them like a spot that like looks nice and then I feel good about it rather than like throwing the same shoes just like haphazardly somewhere. So I think just like having something like that, just like, I don't know, it changes it a little bit.
And then not to be super boring, this is the last thing I'll say, is that having dedicated, if you're a crazy person like me who is a tornado, having dedicated areas that are just for shit. Like I have beside my sink, I have a little thing that's like, I'm never going to be the person that takes my jewelry off at night and puts it back in my jewelry box is clean over there. But like my daily wear jewelry, it's going in a tray and it just like gets thrown in a tray and gets pulled out of a tray. And then in my garage, I have a big basket and it's like literally shit that needs to go downstairs or go upstairs or I don't want to put it away at that moment. I just drop it all in the basket and then once a week I like take that out. Same thing in my like pantry in my kitchen. I have literally a little laundry basket in my pantry because I know that I'm not the person that's going to take the dirty towel and like walk it to the laundry. So I have to have like a kitchen laundry for all of like the shit that like I'm not going to take downstairs until then instead of like leaving it out and leaving that schmeggy like you know, whatever, like on the counter. Like so you have to like realize where your shit is conglomerating and make yourself a little home for it in that area. Like a junk drawer.
In my laundry room, they did something like that when they came to organize. Because I said there's always going to be things that don't quite have a permanent home yet, or they don't need to ever have a permanent home, but they can't go straight to a donation or straight to a garbage. So they just put these little baskets on my laundry room counter, and it's just things to put away. And then there's one for returns. So any of my Amazon things or anytime I have,
smart.
I just throw it in that box and then every couple of days I'll go and do it.
Yeah, smart.
Sorry if this was boring, but that's honestly, I need an Amazon returns one now.
I know.
This is ladyhood. God, we've come such a long way from anal sex to like our Amazon. I know. I felt like a loser. I was like, this is such a dumb question. And then I was like, but everyone wants us to answer
Not
it.
if everybody wants it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is where we're at.
Also,
Anyway,
get a
we're here
friend to come over. I like doing that for clothes.
I
Because
would
your friend will look at you and say, those
Yeah.
jeans look like crap on you. Why are you wasting space in your closet on those?
Yeah. And I love to clean a closet. Like if a friend was like, come
too.
over and clean something for me, it's like my
As long as it's not mine, I like it. I hate doing my own
100%.
shit, but I'm like, I'll help my mom. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
so,
so
fun.
fun.
Okay. We weren't here for a long time. We were here for a clean time. Bye.
See you next
Bye.
Tuesday.